Hello, hello, you beautiful, strong, and ambitious woman of the club. Thank you for watching this video. This is to respond to a question that I receive a lot, and many of the ladies who join the club join on this specific feeling, which is that I have a business idea. I know what I want to do. I have no idea where to start. I'm currently working in corporate. I am either working in banking, or I am in a legal department, or I am working in reception. But I have an idea of what I want to do, that I want to start a nail business or a beauty business, or that I'd like to actually offer my accounting services by myself in my own business, or I'd like to start running an online law firm, But where do I start? I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should quit my job. I don't know if I should register a business. And after I register a business, what then? How do I get my customers? What is the most important thing for me to do first? And how do I make sure that I start making money from what I'm doing? How do I make sure that people know me? Where do I find customers? What am I going to say to customers when I get them? What price am I going to charge? How am I going to process the customers? How do I handle my admin? It's so many questions that you have, especially if you've never run a business before, or you've tried and you haven't really succeeded before. This is a question that we have a lot, and I wanted to answer that question in a video and also show you what I would do if I was in your shoes. The first thing that I would do if I was in your shoes is I'd join Club Shears. And the reason why I would join Club Shears is because we have a library and a vault of resources to help you from the very first day that you have an idea to actually implementing it. I would get a mentor, someone who I know has been through this or has successfully coached other people through this, and they've come out on the other side. They've reached their goal. They know exactly what they wanted. If I want to start a side hustle and manage it while I'm running my 9 to 5, I'd get a mentor who knows how to coach people through that. If I want to transition completely from employment to entrepreneurship and quit my job and become a full-time entrepreneur, I'd want to work with a mentor who's done that before. And I am that mentor who has done that before. I have worked with hundreds of women, thousands of women who have gone from having no business to having a business, from having an idea to having a running, going concern that's earning them income while still in their 9 to 5s, or having transitioned from 9 to 5 to being full-time employment. What then? After I joined the club, then what? So this is what would happen. So right now, as it is, Club She is going to close its current premium membership on the 7th of November. But if you join before the 7th of November, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get full access to the learning platform, the Club Shears learning platform. So immediately you will get access to what you see here. So I'm going to log in and I'll tell you what I would do. So once you log in, you will get access to this dashboard, and this dashboard has all these amazing courses that you can get access to. Once you become a premium member, you get access to the premium library, which has a very amazing bouquet of content that will show you the different things that you need. So think about it this way. Every masterclass is a question answered. So you ask yourself, how do I start a business? There's a masterclass for that. How do I start selling my products? There's a masterclass for that. How do I communicate with my customers? There's a masterclass for that. What do I do? How do I price my products? There's a masterclass for that as well. And then there's also an additional course that you get, which is the Employee to Entrepreneur course, which is actually the perfect place to start if you're the person who has an idea, wants to start a business, and has no idea where to start. That's what I would do. I would join Club She Is and then go to the Employee to Entrepreneur course, log in, and I'd start following the steps every single module. So when you log in to the Employee to Entrepreneur course, this is a course which was sold for 1,900 Rand, and now it is completely free for people who become premium members. So this course will disappear after we close doors. However, if you're a premium member or you've bought the Employee to Entrepreneur course before, you will continue to have access to it, but it will never ever be available again to people who are joining after the launch. So now I've got my idea. I'm working a full-time job and I need to start my business. I get onto Club She Is, and my number one goal is that I am going to go through the Employee to Entrepreneur course, start to finish. Do you know what will happen by the time you get to module 3? By the time you get to module 3, you would have already gotten your first customers. You would have already had a website. You would have already had a description for your product. You would have planned out your business plan. You would have gotten the right pricing for the product. You would have created social media content to start advertising. All of those things would have happened by the time you get to module 3. And in module 3, you would then be able to understand how it works, that there's a person on the street who needs your products or services, but has no idea who you are. You will understand the process of taking that person, introducing them to your product or your service, and making them your customer. How to make sure that they can pay you while you sleep, and how to deliver your products to them, especially if you have a service business or an IP business, some sort of intellectual capital business, if you're a consultant or a coach, or you sell information. How do you sell that information and deliver that information without lifting a finger? All of that would have happened by the time you get to module 3. And you're asking yourself, how am I going to manage that while I'm working a full-time 9 to 5? We show you how you start this business in 30 days, working less than an hour a day. Less than an hour a day. So you start this business, it takes you less than an hour a day to manage this business. And if you just put in 30, 40 minutes daily into this business, by the end of the 30 days, you'll start making your income. And module 5 has a document that shows you how you can manage your time as a full-time employee and a person who runs a business, by telling you what are the monthly activities that you have to do, what are the weekly activities that you have to do, and finally, what are the daily activities that you have to do. If you just stick to this, you will have a growing business. If you do this for 30 days, if you go through this and you tell yourself that over the next 30 days, I've paid my 250 Rand, I've become a Club She Is member, I now have access to Employee to Entrepreneur, and every day I'm giving this 30 minutes to an hour, and you continue to do this, you will have your business up and running. You will know, and you will grow the discipline to run a business that's bringing in income. By month 2, you will have this decision to make, and you think to yourself, do I want to continue running this as a side hustle because I can? Or do I want to grow my business so that I can transition from employment to entrepreneurship? And if your decision is that I want to grow my business and become a full-time employee, a full-time entrepreneur, then you just head into your premium library and you will find masterclasses about growing, marketing, and going from having a 10,000 Rand business to having a 100,000 Rand business. And that's the point where most people want to quit their jobs. That's the point where most people are just like, I've automated my business. It fits into my lifestyle, how to make sure that the business that I have fits into my lifestyle, coming up with my financial plans, coming up with my processes, following the Club She Is success system so that I can go from having an idea to having a business that is run on systems, multiplying my systems so I can multiply my income. And that's what you do. When you join Club She Is, it's about growth and it's about support. So one other thing that you have to understand is that if you were to become a Club She Is member today, you would start going through these masterclasses as and when you need to. But on top of that, you will also have a one-on-one session with me. So we will set up a time and a date to talk in the next month. So we will definitely talk in the month of November. And during that time, I will talk to you and find out what is it that you want to achieve. Tell me about your business idea. Tell me about your life. Are you a mom? Do you have a dog? Do you live with your parents? Do you live with your husband or your boyfriend? How's your life situation? How's corporate going for you? How is it? How do you manage things? What is your dream? How can I help you achieve your dream? How can we refine your business idea? And how do we make sure that you achieve your goal? And what resources can I give you? What support can I give you as your coach to make sure that you achieve your dream as quickly and as easily as possible? So that is what I would do. If I was a person who had a business idea, currently working a full-time 9 to 5, and I want to start my side hustle, or I just want to start my business and see where it goes, that's exactly what I would do. And I would not wait, I would do it now. Because one thing you have to know is that space is limited. You will never have an opportunity to have a coaching session with me ever again at this price. You will never have another opportunity to have access to the Club Shares Premium membership at this price. You will never have an opportunity to have the access to the Employee to Entrepreneur course ever again at any price. I don't care how much you want to pay me, you will not get it. Certain opportunities only come around once in a while, and this is one of them. I'm proud of the journey that I've had as the founder of Club Shares, as a business and online brand coach who has helped people quit their jobs, become millionaires, become published authors, award-winning entrepreneurs, content creators, writers, and people who are now living their best lives and have graduated and even left the club because they've achieved everything that they wanted to achieve. A good coach knows that someday their student must leave them. I want you to join the club, and one day I want you to leave. I want you to leave having built a legacy, having built a business, and most importantly, having built the business and the life that you want. It's about the lifestyle that you want. I built this business because I want to be there for my daughter, and I want to be there for my other babies that are coming as well, for my husband, to have freedom of time, but I want to empower over 1 million women to earn income on their own terms. And if you're one of those women, join the club before the 7th of November. In fact, join right now, because your space is going to be taken up by somebody else. And no one's going to feel sorry for you if that happens. And you only have yourself to blame if that happens. So if you want to join Club Shares, go to www.clubshares.com and you will have all the information that you need to join the club. And I cannot wait to welcome you to the club and have a one-on-one session with you to find out exactly who you are, what your gifts are, and how we can help you get to the specific goals that you have for yourself and for your life. Can't wait to welcome you to the club. Bye.